Many of us are believers, although we speak in tongues, but we don't understand the foundation of Christianity. Listen to me, sir. The foundation of the Christian faith is not speaking in tongues. No, the foundation of the Christian faith is love. Love is our foundation in this kingdom. So you can be speaking in tongues without the revelation of love. You are not still a complete Christian. You have to understand that the bedrock of the Christian faith is not gift, it is fruits. We live in a kingdom whereby men of God no longer talk about the fruit of the Spirit. All we talk about is how to prophesy, how to see visions, how to call names and phone number. And the guy calling names and phone number does not have the character of the Spirit. The guy contending for breakthrough, praying to God for a man to marry, praying to God for a woman to marry. That same young man, that same young woman have no revelation of the character of Jesus. What do you think Christianity is all about? Gifts? No. Breakthrough? No. Cars? No. Houses? No. It's bigger than that. The real purpose of Christian faith is love. That's the foundation of the Christian faith. Love. The Bible says, though I speak in tongues and I speak the tongues of angels, he said, without love, I am like a clinging cymbal. It means in this kingdom, God gives preeminence to fruit than gifts. Don't just be a gifted Christian, be a fruit-bearing Christian. Don't just be a gifted man of God. No, sir, be a fruit-bearing man of God. Oh, you can be speaking in tongues. In fact, the Bible says that you can give so much that you can even give your own body, but without love, you are still a failure. It means the foundation of the Christian faith is never giftings, but it is fruit. So the Bible says the fruit of the Spirit is love. I've always taught you in GCI that the fruit of the Spirit is not 9, neither is it 12. The fruit of the Spirit is only 1. The fruit of the Spirit is love. Give it to us. Galatians 5 verse 22 or 21. We can start from 21. Look at this, everybody. We all went to school, yes or yes? Glory to Jesus. He said, but the fruit of the Spirit is love. He didn't say the fruit of the Spirit are. We all went to school. Is rather is a singular statement. Is a plural statement. So look at what the Bible says here. He said, but the fruit of the Spirit is love. He didn't say love, joy, peace. No. It means that the priority there is the word love. Because if you are in love, peace will be in your life. If you are in love, you will be joyful. If you are in love, you will have faith. If you are in love, you will be gentle. If you are in love, you will have goodness. It's not 12, it's not 9, it's just 1. It means once you have one of it, you have everything now. For instance, all right, I remember years ago I followed one of my mentors to the mechanic place. All right, his car had an issue. We were traveling to Lagos for a meeting together, and then somewhere around Bega, his car just broke down. And then we drove to one of the engineer's place, the mechanic, and then the mechanic came out. All right, and then when they were about to fix the car, suddenly I realized that instead of the mechanic to be telling his apprentice, go and bring me spanner 12, bring me spanner 11, what he did instead was to bring his toolbox. Because once he opens his toolbox, every tool he's looking for is inside it. The same way, all right, love is like that toolbox. That joy is inside, that peace is inside, that goodness is inside, that gentleness is inside, that faith is inside. Instead of pursuing the other 7, pursue 1. Love. Though love, hope, and faith abideth, but superior of every one of them is love. I know you are speaking in tongues. If I hear your tongues now, I can run. Have you seen Christians speaking in tongues like machine gun? Sometimes I had somebody praying in tongues. I thought it was Olongo that was, trying to navigate. My God, until I look further, my God, this is a man coming early in the morning in the dark. I even thought it was dog trying to bully me. I was about to run until I realized this is my fellow brother. How come me I don't pray like this? But why is he praying like that? Sometimes we think that those who pray like that, they are more spiritual than us. We don't know that ranking system in the spirit has nothing to do with giftings. It has everything to do with fruit bearing. Can I share something with you inside scriptures? Are you humble tonight to learn? Our Jesus, my God, I was surprised looking at it in scriptures. You can find me that scriptures. I was looking at my Bible and I saw Jesus looked at everybody and said that compared to every prophet that came before John, he said John the Baptist was the greatest. He said compared to every prophet who walked the earth before John the Baptizer walked the earth, he said that John the Baptizer was the greatest of all the prophets. Excuse me, sir. Do you know who Elijah was? Jesus. Do you remember Elijah? A man, by one prophetic declaration, called down fire upon people multiple times in scriptures. In fact, there was a day that the guy was fasting, and then he was coming up the mountain, and then some children gathered around him and started insulting him. Bad head, go up. Bad head man, go up. And he looked at them, and he called forth 2 bears out of the bush, and 2 bears came out and tore all of those children into pieces. Yet John the Baptizer, who didn't perform one miracle, in fact he didn't heal a headache, he didn't perform any miracle, simple malaria, that guy could not heal anything, and yet Jesus said that greater than Elijah you are. Do you remember a man called Elisha? A man so anointed that after he died, they buried him, and his carcasses, they dropped people who are dead where they buried Elisha now. Those dead guys, they came up, they came back to life. Elisha was that anointed. Even his dead bones were still anointed. And yet Jesus said that John is still greater than Elijah. It means in this kingdom, we are not ranked by our giftings. We are ranked by how much of the fruit of the Spirit we bear. It means don't pursue gifts, pursue fruits. Do not pursue gifts, pursue fruits. I bring